Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Please share the live and rock and come in. People, we don't know what happened to the song. We can't find it again. Why poor me? Welcome, Nicole Thompson. Labor rights and independence and friends. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, everybody. Bang to bang. PNP corruption. PNP corruption. Bank to bank. Share the live, guys, please. Share the live in the Comrade WhatsApp group. They want to run country and don't have a plan. Good night, JK, my friend. PNP corruption. Bank to bank. Bank to bank. Share the live, people. Share the live. And as you come in, click on the like button. Click on the like button. I am good, Anthony. Share the live on a WhatsApp group and on a family group. So you have to do them, man, JK, you know? So you have to rub them out. Share the group, the live, please. KCC scandal. Every scandal their PNP name. Every scandal. Share the live, guys. Click on the like button. Bank to bank. Bank to bank. PNP corruption coming down. Mark Golin Finsack. $80 million. US. Corruption. Good night, David. Good night, Travis. Run Jamaica when you see PNP come. Run Jamaica when you see Mark Golin come. When you see Peter Bunting come. Everything PNP tax. PNP tax, everything. Everything PNP tax. Click on the like button. 115 person here. Only 49 like. Come on, man, guys. Rock and come in, no man, and click on the like button. PNP corruption, bank to bank. Share up the live. Click on the like button. Bank to bank. Good night, Elva. Good night, Wendy. Bank to bank. Bank to bank. Ladies and gentlemen, labor rights and friends, good night. Please continue to click on the like button and we're going to start the program until the rest of them reach. No, it was not my intention, people, Jamaica, to go back to to go back to Dr. Daws tonight because I think me finished him off last night. But the story has developed. And because the story has developed, I have no choice but to just put the conclusion, put the conclusion at the end of the story. Finish it off once and for all and close that book. Now, today, I was going through the papers. I was going through the national paper, which is the Observer. And I saw an headline in the paper from Dr. Daws, aka Dr. Poison, to say to Senator Thompson that Senator Thompson should stick to his higher calling. What did he say again, guys? I don't want to misquote. Dr. Daws tells Senator Thompson to stay true to higher calling of medicine. Anybody saw that story today? Dr. Daws tells Senator Thompson to stay true to his higher calling of medicine. Now, when I read that headline, before me even read the story, but me say, but something is wrong. Me get a Michael Jackson moment when me read that headline here. Because me I wonder if Dr. Daws is talking to the man in the mirror. Because when I saw that headline, me I say, why didn't Dr. Daws take that same advice? Why didn't somebody give Dr. Daws that advice? Or why did Dr. Daws take his own advice? The time you take Dr. Daws and give Senator Thompson that advice, you should have go look in your mirror. Go and look in your dresser mirror, or your wardrobe, or your bureau, everything you want to call it. Go looking at the mirror, you're talking to the man in the mirror. You, Dr. Daws, you should give yourself that advice. So you are saying that Senator Thompson should stick to his higher calling, which is medicine. So medicine is not your higher calling, Dr. Daws? Wasn't medicine your higher calling? You should have taken that same advice, because from the day you put on that orange shirt, you have no credibility, no integrity. You have become untrustworthy. You have become a liability. And let me tell you something, Dr. Daws, and this is just my opinion based on my observation. Since you put on your PNP shirt, you have to step down for your private practice. So based on my observation and my opinion, nobody not tell me this and me and my opinion this. I think the reason why you have to step away from your private practice is because you have become a liability. You're too negative and you have become untrustworthy, and the patients them can't trust you. You cost the company money. That is why you have to step aside, in my opinion. Because if I one thing me know, patients like the doctor them can trust. When people go to the doctor, especially to a private practice, they want to feel a sense of trust and a sense of security when they go to their private doctor, and you have lost that. Since you, Dr. Daws, put on that orange shirt, your patients have lost all respect for you and sense of security. That is why you had to step away from your private practice. And this is just my opinion, because you have no credibility, no integrity. So the people them not trust you no more. You was causing the company money. You have become a liability since you put on that orange shirt. So you should have taken your own advice. You don't need to give Dr. Thompson that advice, because Dr. Thompson is well trusted and respected in the medical fraternity. We can't say the same about you. Dr. Thompson is well respected and well trusted. We can't say the same about you, because since you put on that orange shirt, Dr. Daws, you have done so much wrong. You have done so much things that people cause concern. First, you see you think them poison you. Then you think you see you're not sure if them poison you. Then you say yes, them with confused. So the time you take and I give Senator Thompson that advice, you should have taken your own advice, Dr. Daws. You are talking to the man in the mirror. What was your higher calling? Wasn't your higher calling medicine as well? When since your higher calling become the People's National Party? When since you start put party over medicine? I thought medicine was your higher calling as well, Dr. Daws. Eh? When since PNP become your higher calling? That is why I told you, Dr. Daws, that since you put on that orange shirt, we have no respect for you. So it was not my intention to start my program tonight on you, Dr. Daws, because I think we finished you off last night. But when I saw this article in the paper today, I said, but Jesus wept. What is wrong with Dr. Dregs? You should have taken your own advice. Now, another thing, Dr. Dregs. Here's why we have no respect for you. And here's why the people of Jamaica don't trust you. You are telling me, Dr. Daws say, me know you have your links down at KPH. Me know a lot of PNP doctors are work down there, so you must have known what is going on down there. You know, say, work is being done on the operating theaters as we speak. You know that work was far advanced, Dr. Daws, when you was going around the country, spreading propaganda, trying to strike up fear, and trying to cause confusion in the country. You knew work was going on at KPH. You knew that work was far advanced, and you went on the Jackson Miller program. You went on the TVJ. You went on the Gleaner, and you tried to spread propaganda and fear-monger in the country, knowing that work was far advanced. Dr. Daws, that is why I am telling you, you have no integrity. You are very disingenuous, Dr. Daws. Now, since night when I was getting ready to come on the program, I saw in the Observer where Sarah said that by next week, the 4 operating theaters will be ready. This government under Andrew Michael Holness has spent over $24 million to renovate and to sort out the mold problem, to sort out the AC problem, to put in a new sluice machine, and to sort out the problem in the 4 theaters. You knew that was going on, Dr. Daws. And you went around the country and trying to cause mayhem and mischief. You're trying to cause problem in the country. That is why I say this, guys. The People's National Party do not love Jamaica. The PNP is party over country. Because when Dr. Daws go around the country and try to spread the propaganda that we don't have a proper healthcare system in the country, what will happen to tourism? Suppose writers are one of them foreign media that they pick up this story and run with it. What would happen to tourism? That is how wicked the People's National Party go on. That is how wicked the People's National Parties are. Imagine the PNP prefer to shut down Jamaica because they want to lead. What would happen to our tourism sector if writers or any one of them overseas media did pick up this false story from Dr. Daws? What would happen to our country? But the PNP don't care because they want to win, so they're playing dirty. They want to win, so they put in party and self over country. Dr. Daws, you knew that work was far advanced at KPH. You went around the country for 4 days, trying to cause confusion, trying to stoke up fear, trying to shut down the country. And you knew that work was going on at the theaters. You knew that the government started to solve the problem. $24 million was spent under the People's National Party. There was no money to renovate the operating theaters. And you knew that, Dr. Daws, when you went on the Jackson Miller program, you knew that work was being done. When you went to the Gleaner, you knew that work was being done. When you went to TVJ, you knew that work was far advanced at KPH, and you went ahead and tried to stoke up fear in the country. Dr. Daws, you have no credibility. Shame on you. Shame on you, Dr. Daws. So the time you take, I give Senator Thompson advice. Take your own advice. Take your own advice. You are low down, dirty, and despicable. And you can never win when you play dirty because God don't like ugly. Shame on you, Dr. Dregs. Shame on you, Dr. Paizo. You're low down, dirty, and despicable. You try to shut down the country and shut down the tourism sector. Shame on you. You knew work was far advanced. You have a PNP friend them down there. You knew work was going on. But you went around the country and you tried to cause confusion and mayhem and destruction in the country. This government under Andrew Michael Holness is now constructing a brand new wing at Spanish Town Hospital. This government is building a brand new block at the University Hospital. This government under Andrew Michael Holness is building a brand new hospital at Cornwall Regional. And you, Dr. Daws, you try to tear down the country. Shame on you. You should not be giving Dr. Thompson no advice because Dr. Thompson have credibility. You have none. Dr. Thompson have an integrity. You have none. The people of Jamaica have lost all respect for you. Even the company which you started, in my opinion, has lost respect for you and has lost confidence in you. That is why you have to step away. And this is just my opinion, as I told you before. So you know, if you can sue me, if you sue me, you have to lock me up because I don't have $1. But in my opinion, Dr. Daws, the reason why you have to step away from your private practice is because they has lost confidence in you since you put on the orange shirt. You have been costing the company money, so they ask you to step aside. You have no credibility. None whatsoever. I don't know who am I going and Nathan Campbell promise you. I wouldn't tell you. But you have no credibility, Dr. Dregs. Now we see where Sarah put out that the 4 operating theater will be open up next week. So you knew work was going on, Dr. Daws. You knew that the problem was being addressed. Remember, no, Dr. Daws, all of them problems never started in 9 years, you know. All of these problems at the health facility did not start in 9 years. Under the 18.5 years of Percival, Noel, James Pattison, and Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller, these problems were there. And of course, me know that the people of Jamaica voted in Andrew Holness, and we now pass on responsibility, but it takes cash to care. We don't want everything to be done. I don't expect manna to fall from heaven to fix these things. Not no work, so. That is why the Prime Minister said, economy can't yam. Because without money, we can't do anything. Without money, we cannot fix Cornwall Regional. We cannot fix KPH. It takes cash to care. So you, Dr. Dregs, you, Dr. Poison, it wasn't my intention to come back for you tonight. But when I saw the article in the paper, me said, no, man, you have to come down, Dr. Daws. You have to come down peacefully. Too much of you now. Too much of you use a disgrace to the medical fraternity. Use a disgrace, Dr. Dregs. Shame on you. was going on at KPH, and you want to go around the country to mislead the people of Jamaica. Talking about crisis. That is why when Diane Jackson Miller asked you for the report, you never give her the report. And Diane Jackson Miller said she going to do her own research. So she come back with nothing because she must have checked and she found out that work was far advanced at KPH. That's why you see she not come back. That is where you see Diane Jackson Miller not come back because she went and did her research and she found out that work was far advanced at KPH and the problem was being addressed. Shame on you, Dr. Dregs. Shame on you, Dr. Paizo. You are low down, dirty, despicable. Shame on you. Now I hope you put this charade to rest. I hope you stop this nonsense now. Now that Sarah addressed the issue and the people of Jamaica hear from the authorities, because last night me said, guys, I need to hear from the authorities because Dr. Daws should not be allowed to go around the country and make public mischief. He should be charged. There should be a law on the book to charge Dr. Dregs. Now here Sarah come out and tell the people of Jamaica, rest assured that this Andrew Holness government is fixing the problem. And next week, all 4 operating theaters will be open. You need to stop it, Dr. Daws. Me know you're desperate. I know you want with the seat. I know say Big Rob have you under heavy manners over there. But you need to stop it. Stop tear down the country. Stop tear down the country. Nobody no find it funny. That's why nobody no pay no mind this week. You notice the video where you make only 19 comments you get under it? 19 people commented under your video. And nobody from the diaspora pick up your story. Stop tear down the country, PNP. It's not a good look for you. It is not a good look. Stop tear down the country. It does not spell well for the People's National Party. It reeks of desperation. Stop tearing down the country. Find another way to win. I hope you come down now, Dr. Daws. I hope you come down now and go find something to do. Come down now. Me know say Big Robber do everything so you not have nothing to criticize over Portmore. That's where you find a way and go make problem with Dr. Tufton. You saw Dr. Tufton walk you out and look at you. The most insulting thing if you call somebody name and a customer and look at you. You saw Dr. Daws Dr. Tufton didn't even dignify you with an answer. That means to say in man have no time for no waste time. Dr. Tufton is doing his work that he was elected to do. Go and find something else to do. Go and back up at 89 All House Road and go ask Smart Golden and Data if they have any more work for you to do. This is not it. Go and find something to do and stop tear down the country. No, that we bring down Dr. Dregs. We could move over to Fitz Jackson. Fitz Jackson, come here, someone, come here. Fitz Jackson, the writing is on the wall, Papa. The writing is on the wall, Papa. You still have ball. I didn't have so much days you cry for. You're not supposed to have no cry water left. You're not supposed to have no cry water left, Fitz Jackson. Me see that paper again. I asked the government to do consultation to turn Portmore into a parish. You're not tired? The writing is on the wall. The train has left the station. Where was the extensive consultation when the PNP decided to tell the people of Portmore? Where was the extensive consultation? And people, for sure you say the people at Portmore now look on PNP now. You see anybody at Black Road? You see anybody at protest? The people at Portmore are go about them daily business and now look on the PNP. You don't want to know, say the PNP, the Portmore people not busy with PNP. Not a soul. They not call radio station. They not block the road. They not write to the paper. They not do not the people that go on with their lawful business. Nobody's paying Fitz Jackson any mind. Fitz Jackson, you are fighting a losing battle. Give it a rest. Go and clean the drains in Greater Portmore. Go and debush the areas in Greater Portmore. Go and go find something to do. The ass has left the station. It's over. You cannot stop Portmore from becoming the 15th parish. It is inevitable. And the people of Portmore, nah, pay you no mind. Me looking at the paper today, I see Fitz Jackson asking for more consultation. Consultation for what? Consultation for what, Fitz Jackson? Where was the extensive consultation for the people of Portmore when they decide to toll the people them? When the PNP made the decision to charge the people of Portmore to exit and enter their homes, where was the extensive consultation? When the PNP made the decision to give St. Catherine Municipal Corporation Portmore people land tax to give to the Klansman Dan, where was the consultation? When the PNP made the decision to turn over Portmore people tax dollars to Klansman Dan to run water, alleged water because none now run, where was the consultation? Fitz Jackson, you are at the end of your road. Goodbye. Goodbye. You don't have nothing more to give. There will be no more consultation. Portmore will become a parish and the people of Portmore will benefit. The people of Portmore will finally see their tax dollar at work. The people of Portmore will finally have access to government entities. The people of Portmore can finally feel comfortable to know that their tax dollars are not being spent by Klansman gang. Fitz Jackson, take your foot off a Portmore people neck. Because I am so, as I said before 2 nights ago, the AG has made it very, very clear to the people of Portmore. It is the parliament that will decide what the boundaries will be. And we already send the recommendation to the ECJ so that they can discuss it and everybody can agree. And they send it back to us by the 30th of May. And then by June, July, Portmore will become a parish. The Governor General will sign it into law. And Portmore people will finally breathe a sigh of relief. And Klansman Dan can go and find another source of revenue. You didn't consult the people of Portmore when you decide to toll them. You did not consult the people of Portmore when you decide to give their tax dollars to Klansman. You didn't consult the people of Portmore when you decide to privatize the system for the mosquito, the system where they used to kill the mosquito. Only a PNP man alone have that contract. Only the PNP man alone can eat food. And when the people of Portmore ask, why don't I fag the place? When you talk about say government no send no money. When are the PNP man who have a thief up the money? You guys didn't consult the people of Portmore. Where was the extensive consultation for the people of Portmore when I give the Portmore man that big contract to fag the area when no fagging is being done? Where was the extensive consultation for the people of Portmore when the people of Bernard Lodge cannot vote for their mayor? Where was the extensive consultation, Fitz Jackson? Go and clean the drain in Greater Portmore. You're a failure. For 30 years, you have been the members of parliament, and that we can't point to one goddamn thing what you do for the people in your constituency. Nothing. You are a failure, Fitz Jackson. We can't point to not one thing you do. But we can't say, yeah, man, Fitz Jackson do this. The level of illegal garage in your constituency, and you can't move them. I bet you don't move one of them. You're the Portmore Municipal Corporation. Can't move the PNP garage them. We are bad at the people in Portmore. When Portmore become a parish, all of that will change. When Portmore become a parish, all the illegal garage will have to pick up and go. When Portmore become a parish, all the illegal businesses will have to go. Portmore will now run under rules and order. And the law-abiding citizens of Portmore can now live in peace. Where was the extensive consultation for the people of Portmore when you decide to put Greater Portmore High School on the banks of the shithouse? Where was the consultation? All of a sudden now, you're in a paper every minute, a ball. Give it up, man. Give it a rest. You can't stop this. The writing is on the wall. You and Leon Thomas is a failure. And you, Leon Thomas, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered, Leon Thomas. Your time come. By now on June 1st, your time is coming. All you do is sit down in a robe and collect taxpayer money. And when the people ask you about the garbage collection, you talk you're not getting enough money from central government. What happened to the money we you collect for the billboards? What happened to the money you're collecting from the business community? What happened to the money you're collecting from the entertainment fraternity? What is the PNP mayor doing with the tax dollars? The people of Portmore is the highest compliance when it comes to paying tax. What are you doing with the tax dollar, Mayor Thomas? When the people can't get their garbage collect, you tell them you're not getting the money from central government. What are you doing with the money that you are collecting? How is that money being spent? The amount of illegal building when we see put up over Portmore want to take kickbacks and under-counter money for. What are you doing with the money? The amount of businesses we're opening a Portmore, all them business plan there, all the call center, all the big mall they will make over there, all the gas stations, the restaurant, all those persons are paying tax to the Portmore Municipal Corporation. What is Mayor Thomas doing with that money? What are you doing with the Portmore people and money, Mayor Thomas? Why are the garbages not being collected? Why is Portmore so dirty? Your days are numbered, Mayor Thomas. Your days are numbered. You talk about time come. Time come for truth. Time come for truth. Your time come. Because the people of parish, in the parish of Portmore, will finally be holding you accountable. You're not going to have no more excuse to talk about, keep the money, St. Catherine this and St. Catherine that. You will have to answer to the people of Portmore about their tax dollars. You will have to tell the people of Bridgeport, Gregory Park, Waterford, Newland, Greater Portmore, Bernard Lodge. You will have to tell the people how their tax dollars are being spent. No more excuses. So when the people them ask about them garbage, I be a liar, tell them, oh, Desmond no send the money come. Lie! The people of Portmore, money is being sent to St. Catherine, to Klansman gang. That is why you see the mayor want run left Spanish Town, because he knows the theme time come as well. You know, when Portmore become a parish and the Portmore councillors them left over St. Catherine and come in a feed them parish, him knows the writing is on the wall for him as well. What is Mayor Thomas doing with the Portmore people, their money? And finally, when we separate Portmore from St. Catherine, the government can finally develop Spanish Town. Because every time the Andrew Holness government put a proposal together to build Spanish Town, the PNP people at the corporation block it because they want no development for the people of Spanish Town, because they like to keep Spanish Town nasty and dirty and in the hands of the Klansman gang. Every time the government of Andrew Michael Holness put a proposal together and say, all right, we're going to clean up the town. We're going to fix the hospital. We're going to renovate the park. We're going to make a proper bus area. We're going to widen the road. Every time the government put a proposal together, the mayor of Kingston and St. Catherine, always stand in the way of the development. Same thing with my dirty nasty mayor down here. The PNP is enemy of progress. The People's National Party is the enemy of progress. If the Prime Minister never set the soldier them out of Spanish Town, the hospital could not renovate and we could not build a new block out there. The government had to definitely have to literally deploy soldiers on the grounds to build the hospital. All because of the Klansman gang and the People's National Party. No country can run so. No country can run so, PNP. It cannot be that every time the government want to build the country, the PNP is standing in the way of progress. When Portmore becomes a parish, and the PNP councillor them have to sit down in a Portmore and do their work. And Spanish Town is finally turned over to the Progressive Party and the Progressive Government, otherwise known as the Andrew Michael Holness administration. The abiding citizens of Spanish Town can finally see how their tax dollars are spent. Klansman gang will have to lift up out of Spanish Town a couple months from now. When the government of Jamaica and Andrew Michael Holness take charge of Spanish Town a couple of months from now, Klansman gang have to go lift up. Klansman gang will have to find another home, because when Andrew Holness and MP Wheatley take charge of Spanish Town, development will start happening in Spanish Town. The business community will start move around freely. The people, the commuters will always now feel free and feel safe. The children in school will now start feel a sense of security. Time come for PNP lift up out of Spanish Town. Time come for MP Dennis Daly lift up out of Spanish Town. You MP Dennis Daly, you better keep on meeting with your PNP criminals them and tell them say their days are numbered. Because couple months from now, when Portmore become a parish and the lazy PNP councillor them have to sit down and then job over Portmore, and MP Swaby and the rest of councillors them, Warmington, Kerencia, Babsy, When them hard-working MP take charge of St. Catherine, the people of St. Catherine will have a new day. Liberation Day is coming in St. Catherine. Liberation Day is coming for the people of St. Catherine. Klansman gang will have to move out. I mean, I don't know where they're going to go. I don't know where they're going to go because they cannot go to Montego Bay because Dr. Chang already run them out of Montego Bay. Them cannot come to Manchester because from the start of the year, how much person got killed in Manchester? How much murder? Maybe 1 or 2. So then can't come to Manchester. Then definitely can't come. They go down to Clarendon because they have a superintendent down there as them put out their footage chop off down there. So somebody put in the chat, say them go to Cuba. They have to go to Cuba for truth. The Klansman gang will have to relocate to Cuba. Very good, Patrick. There will be no hiding place. No safe haven for Dennis Daly and the criminals. The PNP criminals, the Klansman gang, the PNP criminals, and Dennis Daly, your days are numbered in St. Catherine. Time come for the people of St. Catherine to take back their parish. And that will happen under the leadership of Andrew Michael Holness. So you, Fitz Jackson, ride off in your sunset, man. Ride off in your sunset. You cannot stop this. This is inevitable. The Andrew Holness administration will take the bondage of the people of St. Catherine that the PNP people have them under for far too long. For far too long, the people in St. Catherine have been suffering. The people of St. Catherine can't even come out of their house when 6 o'clock. The children in my gas school and don't feel safe. The bus drivers don't feel safe. Extortion is the order of the day in Spanish Town. That will be over very, very soon. I can't stop that PNP. Let me tell you why the PNP have fight this so much, Jamaica. The reason why the PNP have fight this so much now, because the more Andrew Holness government sort out the economy and clean up the country and bring down the murder rate, the people of Jamaica is opening up their eyes and say, but wait, Andrew a work man. We could keep him in because we like what we see. That is why the PNP fighting so hard. That is why the PNP fighting so hard. Because when Prime Minister Holness administration sort out Montego Bay and the people of Montego Bay, the business community, realize and say, but wait, this is the government that we want in place. And the people of Ocho said the very same thing. The people of Clarendon, they like what they're seeing from the government. Remember, at one point in time in 2022, murder was the order of the day in Clarendon. Massacre, 8 killed one time. And now the people of Clarendon can say, yeah, man, the police, them a work, man. Yeah, man. Me see. That is why PNP no want Lego St. Catherine. The PNP no want Lego St. Catherine because they fear that the Jamaica Labour Party are going to clean up St. Catherine and open up the eyes of the law-abiding citizens, and PNP will not stand a chance in St. Catherine. That is why you see them a fight so hard. And because they love the people, and because they love the power over there and the corruption. Now, 2 things. Me see 2 video. Me see one girl, I don't know if she live at foreign or she live at St. Catherine. Me the comment section I say she live in the diaspora. Me don't remember what she name. Lady, let me tell you something. Me not have a problem with you come from St. Mary and you are advocate for St. Mary, But you need to put things in context. You see, if you don't want the Jamaica Labour Party blogger them to attack you, you need to put things in context. Because lazy Dr. Guy have been the member of parliament for Central St. Mary for over 40 years. For over 40 years, lazy Guy has been the member of parliament, and you can't point to one good infrastructure or one good thing where Dr. Guy do for the people of Central St. Mary. And the people of Central St. Mary have been voting for him time and time again, including in 2020 when the momentum was against them. So you stay in the diaspora and you have a complain about government now do nothing for St. Mary. Talk to the people who have been voting for the People's National Party. Every time the government try to help the people in St. Mary, they say they don't want it. See where the government going to Western St. Mary to give Mason all people them water, and the PNP people they say a standpipe they want to carry water upon their head. If the government never strong and put their foot down and say no, sign up and get water in your homes, they want to take it serious. So you know better stay in the diaspora and pitch on the Andrew Michael Wellness Administration, because we will come for you aggressively. The PNP people in St. Mary don't want any changes. The seat where Dr. Dunn have, the PNP had that seat before Dr. Dunn. How comes they never make no video in the ears them when who was the MP before Dr. Dunn? I'm sure it wasn't a JLP MP. Who had that seat before Dr. Dunn? It wasn't a JLP MP. Why didn't you make a video then? They had a PNP MP round here. Harry Douglas. They had Dr. Guy. And at one point in 2012, they had a PNP MP in Western St. Mary. So at one point in time, PNP sweep St. Mary. Where were you, lady? Where were you when PNP had full control of St. Mary when they had Jamaica House? Why is it that is only when Andrew Wellness in a government who don't want everything? Why is it only when the Jamaica Labour Party form government who don't see all of the bad road? We don't say we don't want this year to upgrade. We don't want renovation here. We don't want renovation there. We don't want raise up here. We don't want high minimum wage. We don't want this. We don't want that. We don't want everything else. When the PNP had St. Mary, where were you? In 2012, the PNP had the entire St. Mary, including Jamaica House. In 2012, the PNP had Western St. Mary. The PNP had Central St. Mary. And the PNP had where Dr. Dunn Park name. Easter, I don't know. No type in a chat and tell me. PNP sweep St. Mary. What did the PNP do for the people of St. Mary at that time? And then I heard she gonna say, the rivers want to be developed. I agree. But have you ever seen Dr. Guy in the parliament advocating for the people of St. Mary? Thank you, Owen. Uno claim to say, I don't know St. Mary. I've never been to St. Mary. Oh, yes. I go on party around the way there. But at night, so I don't know the place. But according to the people in St. Mary, and the people that are chatting at St. Mary, you can confirm or deny. Me here say, the same river where St. Thomas people have Reach Fall and Reggae Fall. Me here say St. Mary Central have one fall. I'm not sure. I've never been to St. Mary. But based on what me hear from the people at St. Mary, them have one of them beautiful fall like where St. Thomas have. You don't tell me if it's true. How comes Dr. Guy no advocate for that fall get fixed up too? Why Dr. Guy no put in me money where him out there and help the people of Central St. Mary? Dr. Guy have one big patrol at the front line office from 1962 and it is still there today. The PNP had Southern said, thank you, Bertie said, Taki Fall. Yeah. Me all of a sudden, me you're not advocate and I said the Prime Minister must upgrade Taki Fall. Where was the PNP? Taki not just start fall. Water not just start fall off of the stones in Taki. Taki Fall was already there when the PNP was in charge. Taki not just start fall. No one Andrew Wallace must do everything. We're not jealous now because we see St. Thomas are developed. The only reason why St. Thomas is developing is because we have JLP members of parliament. Because the PNP is enemy of progress. See the Prime Minister come and say, down my parish here and saying want to give one resilience park and the mayor saying don't want it. It's the same thing in St. Mary. When the Prime Minister tried to do things in St. Mary, Dr. Guy and the PNP said they don't want it. When the government tried to help St. Central St. Mary, Dr. Guy and the PNP said they prefer to cure water upon their head. And that Mayor said when Mr. Mirage tell them say, you know, give them water, they said they prefer to cure water upon their head. They don't want Mr. Mirage. That's what I heard. I've not spoken to Mr. Mirage yet. But me hear so when Mr. Mirage go door to door and say more give them water in their house, they say they don't want it. They love go a river. Me hear so one PNP era down Dr. Dunn era still like back a wall. I'm not guys who nobody cuss me coming on know the place. Southern St. Mary. Me hear so one little era they down they will look like Riverton dump. And when Dr. Dunn go there and tell them say go help them build up bathroom facility, they say no, they prefer to dig one and cover it up. The PNP are enemies of progress. Every time the Jamaica Labour Party administration go into a PNP constituency to help, they say they don't want any help. What do want the government to do? Want to stay in the diaspora and just talk. Come down on the door to door and talk to the PNP people. The Prime Minister tried to help. No, me don't know Taki Fall. I've never been to Taki Fall. But since me up on TikTok, me see St. Mary people them a lick out and say they want the government to develop Taki Fall. So me do look a survey with look people and me know me say Taki just start fall since burial. Me want know. Taki just start fall. All of a sudden now, we don't see St. Thomas a develop. And Reggae Falls. I want to see how St. Thomas upon the map. I want to big up the Morgan Heritage family. What they name? The Morgan family. Them what they name? The Morgan they name, right? The man will say there's a place for people like you. What a family? They're the Morgan family, right? We want to big them up because them have a drone and they make whole heap of video and whole heap of aerial footage of St. Mary, of St. Thomas development, and they put it all over YouTube and all over. And St. Thomas is now at the forefront when it comes to development, and we feel proud. And then something that we want to do with no time and no influence. Not like with Popcorn and idiot chronic law I do. Them are idiot. People like Grams Morgan get him drone and make nice video and put it up and say, look at St. Thomas, I'm proud of my parish and thanks to the government. And then something that we want to see. Popcorn and chronic law idiot. Two of them look like say them bomb for them mama gonna market. And all of a sudden, St. Mary people them get jealous now. And I say, oh, St. Mary is the forgotten parish. St. Mary is the forgotten parish because of the People's National Party. Dr. Guy is at the forefront of the forgetfulness. The worthless people of Central St. Mary that have been voted for the People's National Party for 40 years. Una see from action and go on a Eastern Portland or Eastern Portland are wear and a keep. Roads are fixed. Remember, before action and growing at Eastern Portland, nobody used to talk about Portland, Portland, only thing people used to say about Portland is that a beer rainfall of Portland. Our people used to say, no KFC no there Portland. Our people used to say, Port Antonio small. Nobody never used to have nothing good to say about Portland before action and go around there. It's the same thing. All of a sudden now, St. Mary people get jealous. All over social media, I bash the Prime Minister. Turn on your eyes on Dr. Guy. Cast on your eyes on Dr. Maurice Guy. Non-performing member of Parliament. MP of nothingness. MP of failure. And that don't know if you do. And don't come pitch pan with Prime Minister because me telling you St. Mary people. Especially the people in my central, Me telling you central St. Mary people. As much as enough labor right now, you know how we start pan, you need to put things in context. Me sympathize with and me agree with so you need development, but you need to put the blame at Maurice Guy feet. When you start blame Maurice Guy and go to the polls and vote him out, then you can reach to Andrew Holness. Or you reach to Andrew Holness before you reach to Dr. Guy. Or you jump over Dr. Guy and reach to Andrew Holness. Stop at Dr. Guy and him on vote for 40 years. He's a failure. He's worthless. He's incompetent. He's a non-performer. Stop with Dr. Guy first. I'm done with St. Mary people for now. All right. Now, next thing for my list, guys. Can you know me have my list here, say no? No. Michael Phillips' brother. Comrade Michael Phillips' brother that was caught at the airport trying to smuggle out $90 million worth of cocaine out of Jamaica got a slap on the wrist from the PNP judge. Comrade Michael Phillips' brother that was caught at the airport trying to smuggle out $90 million worth of cocaine out of the country got a slap on the wrist from the PNP judge. And when we tell them to say we not got CCJ, we don't think a joke we make. Because when it comes to the Jamaican justice system, slap on the wrist, no charge. No charge. Walk free. Slap on the wrist. $90 million. $90 million worth of cocaine. The PNP MP brother was caught with, and he had no charge, got no jail time. Slap on the wrist. Walked free. And that is why I tell you people that we cannot trust these PNP judges. And I am calling on my government. This now we now get this done because we did near to the election. But now with third term, Delroy Chuck, say me love you. But me not really want you to really get back that job you already have. And even if you get back the job, you need an assistant because of what heap of work you have to do. We need to bring legislation to the parliament, Jamaica. We need to bring legislation to the parliament for stronger measures and stronger penalty for drug smugglers. We need to bring legislation to the parliament in our third term to bring stronger penalty and more jail time for drug smugglers. Because hear me now, Jamaican people. Because you know me follow what heap of foreign news. If you don't know one thing about President Trump ate a drug dealer. Who know that? Who know that? President Trump ate a drug dealer. And we don't want to have a situation where President Trump start drop sanction for us because we're too lenient to drug smugglers. Remember, I know Jamaica. The first reason why President Trump said they might go tariff Canada is because of the level of fentanyl that was coming into the country from the Canadian border. Now, we don't know if it's true, don't get me wrong, but we don't want a situation where President Trump cast his eyes on Jamaica because we're being too lenient on drug smugglers. We need to bring legislation to the parliament, the right, Chuck, and strong up the penalty. Jail time for drug smugglers. See, like how we bring stronger measure to the parliament, 15 years for gun, 15 years for drug smugglers as well. We cannot run the risk of President Trump casting his eyes on Jamaica. Let us bring legislation to the parliament, Delroy Chuck, in our next term. I send a strong message to the smugglers, to the people who are smuggle cocaine in and out of our country, that we will not tolerate it. That was a slap on the wrist. That was a joke. That was a slap in the face of the people of Jamaica. That's not a deterrent. And for the past year, about 4 PNP big man smuggling cocaine in our country. About 4 shipments of cocaine the police catch where the PNP big man them try bringing in the country to run election. About 4 times since between 2024 where the police catch how much gun and how much cocaine and the wharf where the PNP criminal them try bringing in the country. We need to send a strong message to the drug smugglers. Delroy Chuck. And let me tell you something, guys. I mean, now go elaborate on this. Who know? You see, when the drugs come in at the country and the money not share up good, it cause murder and crime in our country. If you don't know what me I talk about, you go and go listen to Young Police. Me not say nothing more. Go and watch the video where Young Police put out. When the drugs money not share up, it cause murder in our country when the drugs money not share up good. I want my law and order government in our 3rd term to bring legislation to the parliament, stiffer penalty, to send a strong message to the cocaine smugglers that we will not tolerate it on our shores. And we want to also show America and President Trump that we are with them with the fighting of crime and drug smuggling in our country. Because what I saw happen today with PNP MP brother, a slap on the wrist, no jail time. No jail time. We cannot allow that in our country. We cannot allow that. Stronger measures. Stronger measures, Delroy Chuck. Me not tell you again. We don't want a situation where President Trump I look at me and I say, no, sir, Jamaica joker. How them I give them little bit of time here? Give them longer time. Give them longer time, Delroy Chuck. We don't want a situation where President Trump thinks say we are play around. Give them longer time. And that what we see happen with a PNP collusion they were there. That is a message to us to tell us that we don't really want the CCJ. He might get 2 weeks to pay that the little bit of money there. 2 weeks to pay the money. One of you heard that before. Not only did he not get any jail time, he's getting 2 weeks to pay the money, to pay the fine. What can go so? What can go so? Not only did he not get any jail time, he's getting 2 weeks to pay the money while he walk free in the country. No man. No man. It come like there's a difference in a justice system for poor people and a difference in a justice system for rich people and a different justice system for PNP people. Why is it when the PNP is caught doing anything wrong, the PNP always walk free? Why is it when the PNP is caught doing anything wrong, the PNP people them always walk free? Why is it? No to the CCJ. All right. Now, our next thing, guys, and before me come after that, who remember when Peter Bunting say, we're going to use fisherman to fight crime? We don't hear about the fisherman them down a Westmoreland where the police catch with the two Nicaraguan and the Jamaican. A fisherman them, a fisherman, and then the people Peter Bunting are talk about. And then the people that go fight crime. You know, say the PNP now no plan? You know, say the PNP not serious about crime? And then fisherman, the PNP attack, Then fisherman, the way you see the police say, then catch the two Nicaraguan and the Jamaican with the boat, where do the drugs for guns exchange. And then the people, Peter Bunting say, I go fight crime on the high seas, fisherman. But I lucky thing say the people of Jamaica no lick their head. And we will never put him at the People's National Party and Peter Bunting. Because they have no plans. They have no plans and no policy. Now another thing now. Oh, yes. Guys, remember if you call me before the half an hour come, because remember 1.5 hours I go every night. Another thing now, guys. Say, I have been asking you guys if you don't see Jeanette Calder from where there. Me I ask, I have been asking far and wide if anybody say Jeanette Calder or Carol Narcis or Michael Jackson. I know lack of trying. I've been asking. Anyway, out of the blue moon today, me are looking at the paper again. There is Jeanette Calder. I sometimes wonder if Jeanette Calder don't remember so nobody no elect her. I should not have no position. Sometimes I wonder if the lady from Jump, she's the one from Jump. If she don't remember, so she wasn't duly elected by the people of Jamaica. Because sometimes them lose their mind and think them can lecture the parliament. Sometimes these NGOs think them can lecture the government. So the government humor them sometime and ask them for their opinion. They really think that they have power and can lecture the duly elected government, Now, when the Prime Minister told the country that a job description is coming for the members of Parliament, a lot of us ask the Prime Minister, say, and people like me say to the Prime Minister, it sounds good on paper. But when you ask the Jamaican people, what is the duty of the member of Parliament? When they not have no road, they blame the MP. When they not have no water, they blame the MP. When they not have no light, they blame the MP. When they not have no food in their house, then blame the MP. When their family member dead and the MP no come at their yard, then blame the MP. When storm come and the house start blow off, then blame the MP. When back to school, the MP. Every single thing as it relates to the constituents' problem is the MP have to solve that problem. So when the Prime Minister said that job description is coming, me I wonder what the Prime Minister gonna really put on paper. Because as far as me see, if they wake up next morning and buck them to are the MP fault. Now here comes the lady from Jump. I don't know where she come from. I don't know what sweetheart because she must have not see fear funding a dry up. She must have not see fear funding is fastly drying up. She come now, I go lecture the government. I don't know who then get to pay for one little poll for them. And nobody not pay them poll no mind, you know. Oh, we're urging the Prime Minister to put in place the job description for the MP before the election. Lady, please. Lady, please. That's the least of the Prime Minister problem now. Please. Because the people of Jamaica already know the job description for the members of parliament. The only person who know the job description for the member of parliament are you. The people of the constituency already know the MP job description already. If you go in any constituency and ask them, say, when you hear them talk about, oh, we not the water, I want to see we MP from when? The people them already know what they want the MP for. When the people them vote for the MP, they know why they vote. And they know what they want. And when they don't get the job done, and the MP them a cuss. Every little thing what happen in the country, and the MP get cussing, and the minister. Everything what happen in the constituency, and the MP get cussed, and the Prime Minister. What kind of job description you talk about, lady? We not gonna find something to do. I don't know what or who go wake up, jump out of our hibernation. Lady, let me tell you something. I can assure you that no job description is coming. I can guarantee you that no job description is coming. You know why? Because the people of Jamaica already know when they vote in the MP, what they want the MP to do. So if you don't know, are your business that? Are your business if you don't know? I don't know who call you out of your sleep. You need to go and I see him naughty corner with Michael Jackson. You know, so we don't hear from me from Commissioner Blake Thumper and a fear back. We don't hear back from her. From Commissioner Blake, give her one lick. She don't wake up all now. She not coma. And the police still a go about their lawful business and a shoot down dirty corner boy and criminal. And a kill Dan after Dan after Dan. And she don't push out back her head. Because she know what's good for her. She know what's good for her. And public sentiments are not with her. You think she don't know? Remember, you know people. The Gleaner start writing article about how the police are killed too much people. And then they call Indicom, and Indicom telling them to investigate. And then they call Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson sound the alarm. And then they try to rile up the people of Jamaica to talk about extrajudicial killing. And when they not gain no traction, you know, so they leave that alone. How much people, how much criminal the police kill since then time there? You know, see the Gleaner write any more article? From the Gleaner write the article and try to rile up the people of Jamaica. And the lady from JFJ come out and talk. And Commissioner Tom Pardon. How much more Dan dead after that? I want to hear back from that. How much more criminal dead after that? I want to hear back from JFJ. Because they shame because you think they not read the story? You think they not read the comment section? They saw that public sentiments are not with them. They see that the people of Jamaica now go with them because the people of Jamaica want a reduction in crime. The people of Jamaica happy for the reduction in crime, and the people of Jamaica is with Commissioner Blake. And when you have big blogger like Sir P, and you have top shutter blogger like Young Police, and the other idiot one named Popeyes, and One Spot Media, then the people have whole heap of followers, and then the people that post positive things about the JCF. The JFJ have a whole then corner because public sentiments are not with them. Erica, put the number in the chat there. Somebody want a number. 15 minutes to go. Public sentiments are not with them. You think say them a fool? Them are not idiot. That's where you see Peter Bunting pivot and start talking about, oh, we're not going to give any credit to the government, only the police. Because they realize that the people of Jamaica want us to stick with Commissioner Blake. So now, Michael Jackson, a long time in a see her, she and, what the other one name? What the other board for it one name? We used to work for Nationwide. Long time in a see she, a beat for her chest. Pan TVJ and pan all angles. Long time we not see them. Because the people of Jamaica have rejected them. Not Carol, the other one. We used to work for Nationwide. Daniel Archer. Thank you, Sunshine. Long time we not see she. Then gone back to the drawing board, you know. Because the people of Jamaica don't want to hear nothing from them. I know that the government is know that. Who listen to the presentation in the parliament from Minister Morgan? The Spark program will provide over 15, how much? What 1,500 or 15,000, I don't remember the figure, jobs for the people of Jamaica. Roads are being fixed. Minister Samuda turn on water. Dr. Changa help bring down the crime. Every minister work and every ministry up and running. They can't find nothing for criticize. The PNP cannot find no area to criticize. And the PNP, NGOs and civil society groups are redundant. Long time we don't hear from them. And that is why we know that our third term is loading. Because public sentiments have shifted. I know the people of Jamaica know that they have a decision to make. And the people of Jamaica now mess around. The people of Jamaica now run the risk. I make the mistake like with our generation making at the 18.5 years of Percival. The people of Jamaica now make that big mistake there. We are stick with Andrew Michael Holness. The economy is doing well. Crime is down. Unemployment. High morals in the police force and the JDF. And oh, by the way, thank you, Geneva, 13,000 jobs will be provided under the Spark program. Oh, and another thing, people. You know, remember when Julian Robinson did a try to start riots in the streets of Jamaica? You know, remember how Julian Robinson come out with his fear-mongering self talking about if the government not pay the money when they owe to the public sector workers out of this and I got that. You know, so they shame them and keep them out shut because the government of Jamaica has delivered to the public sector workers. Everybody get their money and everybody quiet and happy. You know, realize. You never see the article with Julian Robinson coming out and say, oh, the government pay the public sector worker the back money where they owe them because it's going to cost this and that. And the Minister of Finance just go about them business and do the job. And now the public sector workers are being paid. Not a sound from Julian. So we have to do them, man. Hush them up and quiet them down. Because the PNP don't really have nothing for campaign on, guys. The People's National Party don't have anything to campaign on because every minister is working and every ministry a function. And the members of parliament are on the ground. Every member of parliament I do their work. So they don't have nothing to talk about and nothing to campaign on. Me say Mark Golden and go back to New Jersey, go beg money next month. I don't know if I showed. We don't see any posters of it. Me say Mark Golden and go back to New Jersey, go beg money. Then New Jersey people might come down come vote for Mark Golden. Every minute in Ghana foreign Ghana beg. Every minute Mark Golden Ghana foreign Ghana beg money. No sir. I don't know if I talk, guys. I don't want to spread no news. Some here. I don't want to spread no news, guys. Somebody tell me, yes, Erica. Say my God, New Jersey, go beg next month. I don't know if I truth. I be begging him depending, Be begging. I hope nobody not thief the campaign fund. I don't want my beg door, guys. Can you remember in 2012 in a Porsche time? Somebody thief the PNP campaign fund. I hope nobody not thief this money here. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing the program, for commenting, for watching the live. And people, Philip Palwell, baby mother, Leoda Bradshaw, who has been charged and incarcerated for killing Philip Palwell, not a baby mother, is going back to court on June the 2nd. I don't hear Philip Palwell talk about that. I don't hear Philip Palwell call a press conference and I worry about that. But him a worry about JPS negotiation and him and a government. Philip Palwell want to negotiate from the opposition bench. Him have bigger fish to fry than the JPS contract. Is common law wife because in the Facebook message she says she a wife. She kill in next baby mother and the baby, light them a fire. At that, you're supposed to be worried about Philip Palwell. Or you find time if you worry about JPS contract. You should have still a mourn. You should have still wrap your head with shad and a mourn. You lost a child. You are the next cruel one. You lost an old child and you're not worried about that. You're worried about JPS contract. You don't have nothing to do with the negotiation from JPS because you're in a government. You're not in a government. It hurt the PNP. So they're not in a government to negotiate the JPS contract so they can get the kickback for the PNP campaign fund. Follow me, guys. I don't know what say, see? Between me and Uno. The PNP not really concerned about the JPS negotiations, The PNP more concerned because they can't get to negotiate this contract to get the kickback for putting on them PNP campaign fund. And that's a problem, because normally when the PNP negotiate any deal, they must get a little 25% for putting on them campaign fund. And that's the PNP problem, guys. I know the contract of them problem, So when you hear Philip Palwell go on the talk about, the government should have started the negotiation from 2023. That's not your concern, Philip Palwell. You are in opposition. If you did so, why you so concerned? Where was all this concern when you and Percival did sell JPS? Are the kickback on the problem? Are the kickback of the PNP problem? Because the PNP, while negotiating anything, the PNP have to get a kickback from it. Any government entity where they sell, them have to get something from it. Everything what the PNP do, them have to get their finder's fee. Yeah, man. The number there, 212 something, something, something. The number there, man. Me have the phone right now. I don't know, can't say. Me not have the phone. Yeah, man. My number there on WhatsApp. What you mean? See phone here? Look here, guys. Are the kickback are the PNP problem? The PNP not really business about the deal. The PNP not really care if Jamaican people get a good deal. The PNP is more concerned about the kickback. And one more thing. You know what Bun Philip Palwell and the PNP? And because they not hear how the negotiation are going. Then I no leakage. Then I no body fi call and ask what go on and how far it reach. The PNP no have no leak. The PNP no have no mouse. Because you hear when you say, oh, the minister said that they're getting people from overseas to help. And that burn him, you know. And that burn him because Daryl Vaz now use none of the normal PNP people what him did use in 2016. He thought Daryl Vaz was going to use the same persons that he used in 2016. So because Daryl Vaz now use no PNP people, we use overseas people. So nobody now call him and tell him how far the negotiation reach, what are the plans and what are the suggestions. He come like he want to drop down. He want to rip out in here because he not hearing what is going on. Come on, Jamaica. We don't know so we smart and we can put one and one together, you know. We don't know if I one thing with we can read the tea leaves. Daryl Vaz is not, I can remember, you know, guys, Jamaica. In the 18.5 years of PNP, PNP have people in every single areas in Jamaica, PNP have people spread out in every sector, The People's National Party have everybody in the private sector, in the public sector. Everywhere you have PNP operatives working. So because Philip Palwell has been in government so long, all of the technocrats them, Philip Palwell know them. All of the technocrats and the qualified persons were qualified for help with the negotiation. Philip Palwell know them, and chances are they are friends of the PNP. So when time come to negotiate the deal, the Philip Palwell thought that Daryl Vaz was gonna hire some affine people them. When time come for the negotiation, guys, Philip Palwell thought that Daryl Vaz was gonna call 3 and 4 and Tapanaris. Remember, when the government put the committee together to do the Zaka report, to decide what to do with Petrojam, I be a PNP people. That's why they leaked the report. I was pressuring the government to make a decision, because the PNP people them on that board was trying to force the government to sell Petrojam to them. I wonder if you not hear me. I wonder if you not hear me, Jamaica. The PNP people and the Chris Zaka committee was trying to force the government to sell Petrojam to them. And when the government couldn't come to a decision, every week Philip Palwell go to the parliament and ask the government, have the government made a decision on what they're going to do with the Petrojam based on the Zaka report? Has the government made a decision on what they're going to do based on the report from the Zaka committee? Every week, in go to the parliament and he must ask the government to ask the government to ask the government. Because it was an orchestrated plan by the PNP to buy Petrojam for their own profit. And all of those persons that were on the committee, 90% of them were PNP people who got rich under the People's National Party. And them same people there, then they expect to come now, come help Darrell Vaz to negotiate with JPS. Those were the same persons Philip Palwell did think Darrell Vaz are go higher. So when Darrell Vaz go around them now, and go around them now, and I use overseas people, Philip Palwell no love that. So that's why I hear him the government should have started negotiation from 2023. And the government is now saying that they're waiting on people from overseas. And that bunny him. Because I don't nobody where know. I don't nobody where Philip Powell can't be phone and call and ask them the question. All Philip Powell problem is that in a year we are gone, him out of the loop. He's out of the loop. In that year we are gone with the negotiation. In that year what the government plans are. Because he can't get to undermine and sabotage and politicize and campaign on it. The PNP don't really care about the contract. The PNP want to find something to be negative about and to criticize and to campaign on. They want somebody to tell them we are going so they can go up on the platform and say, oh, the government is planning to give JPS this and that. They not hear nothing. And that's a problem, Marlene. Then now you are going with the negotiation so they can go up on the political platform and tell lies. And that's a problem. And on nothing else. And on nothing else about the Philip Palwell. Two things. The PNP not in charge so they can get them kickback and then now you're not we are going. You can't pick up your phone and call none of the PNP tapanaris them and say, talk to me. What is Darrell Vaz planning? What did the government put on the table? You can't hear what go on. And that hurt him. That hurt him. I'm one big up Darrell Vaz. Big up Darrell Vaz. You outsmart him, Darrell Vaz. You outsmart Philip Palwell. You oofing tech. You oofing tech, Darrell Vaz. He thought that he was going to use somebody where him know. So him can have him input and him can use his surrogate to interfere and undermine the procedure. He thought that the government was going to use one of Fim Tapanari's friend. So he can interject, interfere, and sabotage. You go around him, Darrell Vaz. You go around him. Yes, Patrick, not even a whisper them now go get because Darrell Vaz now use nobody way no. So it hurt him. It hurt him. Or the pipe bang up tight. That's why I'm going on a political platform, going to tell the PNP people, say, oh, the government should be negotiating from 2023. First thing said in the parliament, so the government must engage JPS before July, And then now, when Darrell Vaz tell him, say, we already wrote the letter from November and start the engagement, he switch back him out now and say, from 2023. You be quiet, Philip Palwell, and go and go mourn your daughter. Be quiet and go and go mourn your baby mother. You're supposed to be going through a rough time. You're supposed to take my bereavement leave. You're supposed to be going through a rough time. Or you find time for you to do all these things. You lost a child. You lost an innocent child and her mother. You're supposed to be on bereavement leave. You're so cruel. You don't even take a month for mourn your baby and your baby mother. You already out in the political atmosphere and make problem. How cruel and inhumane can you be? When you find time for money, your young innocent baby and your baby mother. Well, well, me sorry for you, Philip Palwell. But you nah bless your yipe on the contract until 2027. Because you now farm government couple of months from now. So you will hear about the contract when the country I hear about it. That is when you will hear about the contract. So big up Minister Vaz. Big up yourself, Minister Vaz. You're doing an excellent job. You're making the people of Jamaica very, very proud. Because I know you look for a good deal for the people of Jamaica. And the sweetheart deal when they get from PNP, be sure they not get a sweetheart deal from you. When the deal become public, you will hear it just like everybody else. You will not be privileged to any inside details. When the deal become public, you will hear with every other Jamaican. And that hurts you. And that burn you. Nothing else no burn you. Nothing else no bother you. More than that, you're not here we are going. You're not get to interject and interfere and criticize. That's your biggest problem. I don't know if the PNP don't realize Patrick say the country has moved away from them. I don't know if the PNP don't realize say the Jamaican people demand more from their representative and from the government. I don't know which suit the PNP a drink, but they need to change their menu. The people of Jamaica want a better country and a better Jamaica. And they want more for their children and their children's children. That is why it's so hard for the PNP to resonate. Hey, people, I don't remember back in 2022, everything what the PNP say, it made news and the people of Jamaica made everywhere of it. And like for a week, remember when we had the Road Traffic Act, when we have the salary increase, when we have the IC, everything what happened, the PNP milk it and go around the country and keep press conference. Wanna notice everything when the PNP come now, just go to dust. Wanna realize now? Wanna realize that the people of Jamaica tired of the PNP? Look on Dr. Dregs. A 4 day attack for nobody now look on him, you know. Wanna go look on the video. Almost 19 people comment. Look on Jesse. Jesse, whatever I want name, we tell lie about the water contaminated. 1 week him attack, no, nobody now look on him. Nobody now pay the PNP mine again. Nobody now believe their lies again. And that come to the reality with them, you know. That's why Dayton Campbell go up on the platform and talk about all we have done around the country because we are the people of Jamaica ask Mark Gordon how much in budget I go cost. That's why Dayton Campbell lose it. That's why he went on the political platform and said the people of Jamaica dunce because them ask Mark Gordon how much in budget and policies I go cost. We don't ask that question. We don't speak because we want to know how much it cost the people of Jamaica to give free house to 500,000 people. We don't speak because we ask him how much it cost the PNP to give free food to 471,000 children. So we don't ask that. Because the PNP is not realizing that the people of Jamaica has changed. The country have grown and the electorate wise up. We still have some little waste of time PNP one, yes, but the young people wise up. Me see one PNP guy on TikTok make a video and ask Mark Bolin say, why you take out them all what the word name, old people, geriatric people, and bring on platform when I make a fool of the PNP. Mr. One of the PNP make a video and ask Mark Golding say, where get if a $25 billion go do all I things that when promise. Mr. One of the PNP make one video and ask Mark Golding say, where am I gonna make the house them? How much the house I go cost? And Dayton Campbell said the house them I go cost $10 million. The house where Andrew Owens I go make for the poor people I go cost $9 million. The house where Andrew Owens and the housing trust I go build for the low income earner will cost $9 million. So our idea is better than the PNP. So people is asking the PNP questions now. And because the people have asked the PNP question, Dayton Campbell said then Daws. Dayton Campbell said Jamaican people and labor right Daws. Because we are asked Mark Golding, where will the money come from? Look for your PNP out of touch. When you see Dean Jackson Miller asks Mark Golding, what about the 3 million tax threshold? You know see that? Oh, Dayton no say Dean Jackson Miller don't sphere ask about the policy there. Oh, never said that. She asked him, hear him now, oh, we're doing some work to see how that can work. But because the tax threshold has moved now to 1.7, 1.8, and eventually going to move to 2, we see where it's going to eventually move to 3. And you know, that is not what the country wants right now, because only 200,000 people will benefit from that. We want to do more. You never know that when you just suggest it. When you were suggesting it, Mark Golding, you didn't know that it's only 200,000 people are going to benefit from it. Eh? You're brutal, you. You never know. That's why the Jamaican people not take you serious, Marky G. That's why the Jamaican people not take none of the policy serious, Marky Ginal. Because you say anything to win. Cardi and Jackson Miller rightfully ask you, oh, well, the country, that's not what the country want. The country never want the $3 million in the first place. That was just a political gimmickry. It's under review. It's under review. But because the tax threshold has begin to move now to 1.878 and it's going to eventually move to 2, the country will eventually get to the 3 million. You never know that. That's exactly what Dr. Clark said. That's exactly what Dr. Clark said. The people of Jamaica, Mark Golding, will not fall for any political gimmickry from the People's National Party. No amount of beautiful speaking, no amount of sweet in a mouth and bitter in a belly will distract the people of Jamaica. And if you think of JLP people who ask me for checks and balance, you make a sad mistake. If you think I only done JLP people alone, I ask the PNP to explain their budget, you make a sad mistake. The people of Jamaica will register that at the ballot box very soon. There will never be another government to run with it. There will never be another government to bankrupt the country, to finsack the country. Never. So if you think, say, I only JLP people alone, I ask for Mark Golding to explain his ideas and promises, you make a sad mistake. No, my people, we already past the time. So I want to end now. And I want to again use this opportunity to thank you all for your support. I want to big up everybody who comment, who like, who share, and who subscribe to the channel. Please continue to share, to like, to subscribe, and to comment. We have 466 people. We have 367 likes. Would I love if we could have bring up the likes to 400. and continue to share the live. Even after the live is posted, share it, leave a comment, pass it on to everybody. And the people them who are cut up the video them and I post them little, no problem, because I know so me no mind. Continue to cut up the video them and share them and spread the message far and wide, because we are one big family. And if no matter how the message I go out, once the message I go out, I am happy, because at the end of the day, we have one aim and one determination, and it's for Andrew Michael Holness to form government and to get his third term. So thank you so much, guys, and good night.